Hey girl, how you doing? This is Kitt Chester coming to you from Fine Wine, which is presented to you by TrampoLEAN Xtreme. TrampoLEAN Xtreme is my total body fun fitness workout program that you can follow on my Facebook page or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's get right into today's topic, which is casting your pearls before swine. And the reason this topic is coming up because of a conversation that I was having with my brother. So some of you may have heard of this before, casting your pearls before swine, because it is a Bible scripture actually, but I thought it was really relevant for this topic, so I wanted to use that as the concept. So again, I was having a conversation with my brother and I was talking to him about a company that I used to work for. There were a lot of men there. There were men there that were my age. There were men that were older. And also there were younger men there, like in my daughter's age range. And I would get approached by not just the older guys, but I would also get approached by the younger guys. And so we were laughing about it. And he was like, don't you, isn't it like a bigger compliment for you that, the younger guys approach you to try to date you? And I'm like, I laughed and I'm like, why? Why would that be, a bigger compliment? He's like, well, they're young guys. They got their pick of the litter and that kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, but I'm the prize. So why would it matter to me whether they were younger or older? And I said, I said, it's not about being conceited. It's just about knowing I'm the prize. So that brings me to my topic is that when you don't recognize your value, you will, you know, cast your pearls before swine if you don't recognize that you are the prize. So if you literally throw pearls into a pig pen, what are pigs going to do? They're going to either play with them, ignore them, or consume them. That's what pigs do with pearls. So if you don't recognize that what you're dealing with is swine, then you can cast your pearls before them. They won't recognize your value. They won't recognize what you bring to the table or appreciate what you have to bring to the table. And the thing is, sometimes all they see is on the surface, so they don't recognize that there's a whole lot more involved than just, looking at something and seeing its value in just the way it looks. There's a whole lot more to us than that. We are the prize. And if we don't recognize that we are the prize, then we're not as careful as we should be about who we let into our presence, who we let become a part of, what has access to all of the things that we have to offer. So that's why, this topic is really, really meaningful to me. It is because like men think maybe the way that my brother was thinking, like younger guys might think it's a big deal for them to approach us who are older than them and think that, oh, well, you know what, I'm going to make her day, because she's older. So, she should feel really good that I'm approaching her. She should feel honored. No, son, I'm the prize. I'm the prize. Hello. And it's not about, being big-headed or conceited or anything like that, but I didn't get to where I am not knowing what I have to offer, not knowing my value, not knowing that I've learned a lot of stuff that has strengthened me. I've learned a lot of stuff that has made me a better person. I've learned a lot of stuff that has made me learn how to be, a better partner, a better friend, even down to a better lover, so, and I'm not trying to get into any kind of deep, content when it comes to that, but I'm a well-rounded individual because of all of the things that I've experienced. They have become a part of my value. And I know that. So if someone who is approaching me is only approaching me for surface and they don't recognize my value, then they will be a swine in my life. They will be a pig in my life. They will try to play with me, ignore me, or consume me. And I'm not having any of that because I know my value. So this is why this concept is so fun to me. This is a fun content for me, because this forum to me, and I've said it in my other videos, so if you haven't checked out my other videos, go ahead and do that. I have 2 other videos for Fine Wine, but my content is about empowering us women who are 50 plus, who may start to feel dejected, who might not, be getting the looks that we used to get and getting the attention that we used to get because we're older. Just because you're older doesn't mean that you don't have value. This is why this forum is called Fine Wine, because you get older with time if you recognize the things that you've gained. If you can push back all of those things that you feel that you've lost. If you can push back, all of the things, the baggage that you carry with you, recognize that some of those things that you're carrying with you can be assets if you allow them to work to increase your value. All of the struggles that you've gone through, all of the mistakes that you made, if you can learn something from all those things, that adds value to you. It adds value to you as a person, as a whole. And as you continue, your lifespan, then the things that you encounter become valuable if you turn them into those things, if you turn them into value, if you learn from the mistakes that you've made, if you don't repeat the same cycle, which is the definition of insanity, is continuing to do the same thing and expecting a different result. Well, stop the train and get off. You don't have to keep doing that. So, Pearls Before Swine, it's not just about even someone that you're sharing your life with as a partner, a husband, a boyfriend, or whatever. It's about anyone that you let into your life, or anyone that you invite into your inner circle, that doesn't add value to your life or appreciate the value that you have. Then it's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your energy, and you're casting your pearls before swine. So evaluate those things that will either add to or take away from your life, add to or take away from your value. So pay attention, in other words, to, what your life is becoming and moving forward out of it. And again, you are the prize. You should look at yourself as the prize in your own life, because it is your life. You have control of it. So you should be the prize. And someone else that you encounter should be the prize in their own life. They should value themselves. So if you value who you are, and you have someone who values who they are, and that person can value you and you can value them, nobody loses in that situation or circumstance. If you are encountering, or if you're engaging with someone who is trying to be the best they can be, they want to be able to present a whole person with value to another whole person with value. Iron sharpens iron. That's how it works. Steel sharpens steel. That's how it works. So don't cast your pearls before swine. Pay attention to the swine in your life, the pigs in your life that have nothing to do but try to get what they can get out of the situation and not care about who you are or what you have to offer. So I know that I am valuable. Nobody can tell me that I'm not. And this is the thing. I'm not going to try to talk anybody into knowing or recognizing my value. If I have to do all that, that's too much work for me. I don't want to have to make you see my value. I don't want to have to strip myself down or write a list and show it to you and say, these are the things that make me valuable. That's for you to figure out. That's for you to understand and recognize, because I don't have time for it. And that's the thing with us who are 50 plus. We don't have time for the games anymore. We don't have time to tell people the things that they should know, and that doesn't mean you just cancel people out. It just means be very careful about your inner circle. And your inner circle, again, like I said earlier, doesn't need to be about a partner or a significant other. It's about friends or acquaintances that you allow to get close to you. Those can be swine too. And the other side of this is self-evaluation. Are you of value? Are you a person that is in a pig pen and you need to recognize where you are so that you can get from under all the muck, that you can clean out all the stuff that keeps you from shining and keeps you from being that pearl that's going to attract another pearl? So again, and I've said this in other videos, self-evaluation is key. It is necessary so that you can know where you are. A lot of times we don't know who we are and we say that we do. We think that we know ourselves. Well, I know myself, I'd never do that. A lot of us don't know ourselves because we're seeing it from the inside out. People that you can trust that are going to give you the right criticism, constructive criticism, go to those people and say, am I this type of person? Do I do this? Do I do that? Make someone help you to hold yourself accountable so that you can be better. There's value in there. You just have to get from under all of the garbage so that you can find it, so that you can recognize your value and that you can bring it forth so that you can attract what you are. That's it. At the end of the day, you want to attract value, but you also want to be value. So I've gone through my whole process. Everything that I'm saying, I've done the work. So when I say, I know that I am of value, I know I am the prize because I've done the work. I've self-evaluated. I made adjustments. I made corrections. I've gotten rid of the past and forgotten things that were heavy, that kept me from being able to be valuable, that would keep me, if I allowed it to keep me bitter instead of getting better. The things that you've experienced in your past should make you better, not bitter. So if you can't get past the bitter, and you can't forgive and forget, then you hold on to things that decrease your value. It brings it down. So if you can come forward and just kind of have a light attitude, a light demeanor. I don't like to be stressed out. I don't like to be frustrated. I like to enjoy life. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. There's a time to be serious. When I need to get serious, I get serious. And when I'm done with that, I'm moving on and moving forward. But I know my value and I know who I am and I love who I am. That doesn't mean that the work stops. It means that you continue to work on getting better so that you can continue to add value to yourself as a person. So that's what this concept is all about. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Don't do it because it's a waste of your time, your energy, and your value. Keep it together, girls. Keep it together. And just remember that you were beautifully and wonderfully made. That's what makes you the prize. Okay? Okay. So that's all I have to say today. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please do me a favor. Comment, like, share. Follow my Facebook page for my other fine wine videos and also my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already gone and subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that for me, please. I would really appreciate it because that adds value to me. Okay, so again, thanks for checking me out today. I appreciate you always, always, and be blessed. And I will see you in my next video. Okay? Okay, bye.